welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. My name is Catherine, and this is your weekly reading for October 1st to October 8th for all signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to be looking into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Timestamps for each of the signs are going to be below in the description box. If you just wish to skip ahead, if you don't want to watch, either the intro or, if you just don't want to listen to all of the signs, that's fine. Also, links for all the cards that I'm using, as well as links for my website, my Facebook, and my Instagram are below in the description box. I do recommend that I put a link above. This is just going to be in regards to a quick format change that I've implemented. I do ask you to just watch that video really quick. And thank you so much to everybody. Have an amazing week. Take care. Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for October 1st to October 8th. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as romance and closing messages from the universe. So this reading may not resonate with everyone, okay? It is a general reading, but I also recommend checking out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, for those of you that haven't watched the intro or even the video that I had in regards to updates, I just wanted to let you know that from now on, air signs will be out sometime on Wednesday. It might be later Wednesday, might even be closer to Thursday morning, but they are going to be coming out on Wednesdays. Also, on Saturdays, I'm going to be doing live. So this is going to be mostly focused on love and romance. I'm going to be taking a look at all of the current energies for all signs, but there's also going to be questions and answers where I'll be pulling a quick card. There's not going to be full readings. I just wanted to let people know it is going to be like a quick question, quick answer. For those of you that can't be on the live, you're more than welcome to send me a question ahead of time, either through my Instagram, Facebook, or website, and I am more than happy to answer your question on air. Again, it will be just a quick reading, but also watch for your sign as well, because we're going to be doing the energy updates at that time for each sign. So let's get into it for Aquarius. Oh, and also the lives are going to be at 1 o'clock Mountain Time. Okay, just so you know. All right, let's take a look and see what is coming through for Aquarius for this week. Oh, Justice, beautiful energy. Balancing. We have the King of Swords for the mind, or for the body, and we also have the Five of Swords for spirit. So this is what I'm getting. I feel like some of you might be juggling with a bit of wanting justice in some way. We have that King of Swords coming through. In regards to external energy, this could be allowing yourself some sort of sense of distance. We have that Five of Swords that's coming through from Spirit. So what I'm getting from Spirit is it does feel that for some of you, you may be, I'm feeling a lot of karma here, okay? I feel like for some, there could be a karmic situation that is ending and that you are receiving some sense of justice is what is coming through. I feel that for that Five of Swords energy, I feel like Spirit is really telling you, and again, take this as it resonates. I feel that for some of you, Spirit is saying, it's time for us to take care of this. This is not an issue for you to be focusing on. It's not something that you should be seeking any sort of justice for on your own. Okay. So I feel that for some of you, if somebody has, or if somebody, is about to, or if somebody does, something that is, there seems to be like an imbalance or an unfairness towards you in some way. What I'm really getting from Spirit right now is to let the Spirit take care of this for you. This is not your fight. This is not, even if it was done to you, or even if you feel that something was unjust, what I'm basically saying is it doesn't mean to not stand up for yourself, because we do have that King of Swords coming through, okay? So there's a lot of awareness. You are aware of something, or you will be aware of something coming through. But what I'm getting with this is that the King of Swords is a very practical and logical man. So it doesn't mean that he can't confront the person or people or whatever the situation is, if it doesn't have to do with a particular person. But whatever the situation is, it doesn't mean not to stand up for yourself, because that King of Swords very much stands up for himself. But it basically is saying act within a fairness, act within a just way, act within a way that, yes, you can stand up for yourself, but don't go seeking external justice for some reason. Okay. And I feel like this is very important. I feel like Spirit is coming through saying, let us take care of it, especially with that Five of Swords. This is very much a win or lose type of energy that Spirit is warning you about, to not project upon something. So it's really not your place or your business to be placing some sort of justice upon somebody at this point. I feel like this is all going to be handled karmically. What I'm also getting from Spirit is it feels like there could be around you a karmic situation that is ending. This could be possibly a karmic third party of some sort. For some of you, that might, resonate. This could be a karmic pattern of some sort that is about to end. There could be, I just keep feeling the word karma. So something is ending, which is going to benefit you. When we have this Justice card coming through, and especially with this being in the mind sense, what I'm getting here is that you understand, or there's a sense of understanding, or Spirit is wanting you to understand that things are going to balance themselves out in the way that they are supposed to balance themselves out. All right. It's almost as though you have an inner knowing, an inner awareness at the fact that you know you're going to be justified. There's going to be a fairness brought towards you. I do feel like there is an ending of some sort, but it may not have to do with an ending for you. Now, like I said, this could be, just as an example, I'm going to give I'm going to give an example of something that may not resonate with you at all, but you'll get the idea behind it, okay? And what I'm getting here is, let's say you had somebody that did you wrong, but there was somebody else interfering, and that's why this person did you wrong. I feel like there's going to be a justice for you, but it may have to do with the other two people, okay? There could be an ending of some sort between them, maybe an end of their friendship, an end of a relationship, but it is going to bring you some sort of karmic justice, okay? And that's why I feel like there's no need for you to interfere. I'm also hearing from Spirit, don't screw up your own karma, because when we put ourselves, or we, just because somebody's done us wrong doesn't mean that we need to do an act toward them either. All right. We don't need to reciprocate that. We need to stand back and let justice take care of themselves. I actually am feeling that this could be a past event, something that maybe you'd been waiting for some sort of justice for. This could be something that you're wondering, especially if somebody has done us wrong, we tend to sit there and we wonder, why is their life going so good? Like they messed up ours, or they did this, or they did that. Like, where is their justice coming? And this is what Spirit is saying. Again, I feel like there is some sort of justice in your benefit, but you have nothing to do with it. Okay, this is being taken over by Spirit, and you don't need to do a thing. And Spirit is asking you to not to do anything. Don't wish them harm. Don't wish them wrong. Spirit will take care of whatever it is on their own. Okay. And maybe, you might even think, well, that wasn't quite fair, considering what they did to us. But again, that's none of our business. All right. And that's what I keep getting. So watch for this week. Again, if somebody comes through, maybe there's somebody who's lied, or maybe there's some sort of manipulation, whatever it is. don't worry about it. Okay. Just, stand up for yourself, do what it is that you need to do for you, but leave the rest of it alone. And again, that's for people who are sitting there going, well, I don't really know what you're talking about. This could be a future energy, but I'm feeling that for most of you, this is a past energy. Okay. So there may have been something done in the past that is now getting close to receiving that karmic justice in some form. All right. So that is what's coming through. All right, so let's get some clarifying cards and see what else is coming. See what Spirit has to say in regards to clarifying. Right. So for the Justice card, we have great adventures. Take a risk, venture forward. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, I feel like, again, things are balancing out for you in a positive way. It feels as though, and the other thing I'm also getting with this is that for some of you, you're now leaving that past behind. Even if something has done, was done wrong to you, this could be from your past, this could be from childhood, this could be, something. What I'm getting here, especially if it troubled you in some way, or if you felt that it was some sort of cycle that was, continuously repeating. To me, when I'm taking a look at this card, this reminds me of the Six of Swords energy. So with that Six of Swords energy, it's leaving troubled waters, going into smooth sailing, going towards something that is going to be beneficial. And this is what I feel. It's like, take a risk at leaving that behind. Just, let it go. Venture forward. Time to embrace you. Time to balance, possibly, your own self, possibly balance between that head and the heart. Okay. Especially with Aquarius, we tend to be more logically based, right? Maybe it's also time to open up your heart towards something. That's the other thing I'm also receiving here, is that for some of you, this Five of Swords energy might be that you've always been in a place of defense simply because of, past events or past karmic situations or past patterns that you've repeated. And what I'm getting here, and there may have been even times where you've just had this King of Swords energy, where you've just closed yourself off, you've closed yourself down and been on an unemotional, you've had an unemotional attachment to unattachment, like you're not allowing your heart energy to open up. What I'm also receiving from Spirit here, it is time to take a risk. It is time to open yourself up. It is time to balance between that head and the heart, to have faith, again, that situations are going to be cleared up through Spirit in some manner, but also it is time to open that heart and move forward. You don't need to be closed off anymore. And I feel like you've gotten that awareness from Spirit. Spirit has come in with that awareness that it is time to allow yourself to balance out. It is time now to open up that heart energy and to move forward, to seek out possible new, like take a risk, venture forward. Possibly there might be, relationships or new patterns that will come in for you. Okay, new things that will, by opening up your heart energy, are going to flow in a more balanced rhythm. That's what I keep hearing. We have, look at that, Voyage of the Heart. What did I just say? Love flows through you and to you. There's that clarification. That's exactly what I'm feeling. It's like there's a flowing of the energy by opening up that heart chakra, by allowing yourself to receive and seek love. Now, whether this is, romantic love, whether this is within relationships of some sort, it could be even be towards possible careers. I mean, again, take this as it resonates for you. But what I'm getting here is it's time to melt that heart, to allow yourself to balance, to not continue looking at things as a win or lose way. It's okay. I'm trying to put this into a word of some sort. With that Five of Swords energy, what I'm receiving here from Spirit is it doesn't always need to be a win or lose situation. You don't need to close down because you're scared of losing. Okay? You don't need to cut things away because it's an either or situation. It's time to balance out. It's time to allow that love to flow through you and to you. Answering the call. The time is now. Yeah, this is, I feel like you guys went through whatever it was for a particular reason, and it was to open you up. Okay, it was to allow patterns or things to be released, whether this is, karmic situations, whether this is patterns, whether this is a mindset. All of this was necessary in order to bring you into a place where you can now answer the call towards moving forward, to allowing a sense of love within your life. Whether you're with a partner, whether you're not with a partner, whether you're seeking love or not seeking love, it doesn't matter. When we open up our heart energy, basically what we're doing is we're becoming a very powerful healer, not only to ourselves, but to others. And I feel that now is the time to answer that call. It might be just healing ourselves, and that's okay. We have the wish leader. You are a beacon for others. What did I just say? It's like you're a healer of some sort. You have a sense of healing power. You are a beacon for others. And I feel like opening up that heart energy, you're allowing yourself to now lead to where it is that people are supposed to go. Now, this could be as a group. This could be as individuals. Maybe perhaps you're feeling a call to do something on a more political basis. Maybe you're allowing yourself to be on a more spiritual basis. But I feel that there is a healing call for you. And this is one of the reasons why some of the challenges did come in. Because in order to be a true leader and in order to be a true healer in some manner, we have to go through our own challenges. We have to battle those internally and externally in some degrees in order to bring us to being a wise leader, in order to being that beacon that others can truly follow. And it says taking shelter. The answers are within. A breakthrough is at hand. Yeah, the answers are within, and going within, by going into that hermit mode, by allowing yourself to really look at the energies that may have brought you to the place that you're at. Even if you're not fully satisfied with where you are, the time is now to venture forward. Okay, so basically the universe is opening up a door for you and saying, look at, while you're in this energy, it's time to go forward. It's time to move ahead, right? Love flows through you and to you, and it's time. It's time to take that risk, venture ahead. We're opening up that path. We're opening up the door. We are breaking that trail. That breakthrough is at hand, okay? But again, you have to remove some sort of negative energy. If there's a negative energy or a way for, if you're looking for some sort of revenge, or if you're looking for some sort of satisfaction towards a situation, again, I feel like it's time to take a step back and let spirit take care of it. The universe is going to balance this for you. And I feel that for many of you, you also know this. Okay, you've received the awareness of this. You know that this is happening for you. But, Aquariuses are very well known for being stubborn, right? And we get an idea in our head and we might just go for it, but we're hearing it. Okay, we're hearing, and we know that now is the time for the universe to take over, just to let the universe guide us as to our next step. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. I feel like there is gratitude that is needed, is what I'm getting. It feels like now it's safe for you to be happy, especially with that Five of Swords energy coming through. There have been challenges, and at times challenges, especially because we do have it as that Five of Swords. And again, there's a lot of win or lose. It almost feels like you're in this place, I either have to win. If I don't win, I'm going to lose. But it's really not about that. It's about the journey. It's about the adventure forward. Okay. And I feel that, again, everything that you have gone through was absolutely necessary. And no matter what place you are in right now, it's time to shout out with happiness. Shout out at the fact that you were brought these challenges simply because those challenges are leading you to a new place that is going to have, where you're going to be able to shout out with happiness, with, in a sense of being genuine. It's going to be genuine happiness because that's truly what you're feeling inside. And we have faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Yeah, I just feel like there's something coming. There's something coming. This is going to obviously be different for everybody, whatever it is that your path is. Okay. And we have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So again, a lot of hermit energy coming through here. I do feel that this is a time to go within. Allow God, allow the universe, allow your angels, allow your guides to show you the next step. Allow yourself to listen, because a lot of times, again, with that awareness, that King of Swords, he can be a very good listener. He has the awareness. He receives those spiritual insights that are needed for his next step. All right? I feel like there's something very strong coming for you. I feel like the next path, the next step is going to open up. It's interesting because when I see solitude, as the Hermit card, for me, the Hermit card is taking one step at a time. It's like you go into yourself and you have that awareness. It's being shown that next step. And that's what I'm getting with this sense of solitude. You're not being shown the whole path at this point. It is going to be step by step, and you're going to slowly start to see where it is that you are this beacon, right? That you are this leader, where it is that you need to lead, who it is that you need to lead, who it is that you may need to heal, or maybe this is extra healing for yourself in order to become that wise leader in some manner. So this is actually beautiful energy. Again, I feel like the challenges that were brought to you were brought to you for a particular reason, but I'm also getting from Spirit that things are going to be balancing out, and they're going to be balancing out very positively for you at this time. So let's take a look into relationships and see what's coming through regarding relationships for you at this time, Aquarius, for October 8th, or October 1st to October 8th for Aquarius. What's coming through for Aquarius, October 1st to October 8th? Show me what we need to know. Okay. Keep an open mind. Yeah, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that could be very much playing through. It might be for some of you that you've had an idea in your mind of what your soulmate, or who it is that your soulmate is. I do feel... here's what I'm hearing. I feel that for some of you, you almost gave up on maybe a particular soulmate. It almost feels like there was a giving up on this person, or maybe perhaps that, there was a soulmate, or that something was coming through in some way. It almost feels like some of that disappointment really was playing through with your love life. What I'm receiving here is it's not so much that your soulmate is differing. It may be the path towards your soulmate that is you need to keep an open mind about. And again, I do feel that you had some challenges, especially within the romantic life. And I feel like those challenges were absolutely necessary in order for this particular person to come through. Whether you're with the person already, or you're seeking that person, or maybe there's a person of interest, there may have been some challenges in order to reach that stage, or there were some challenges which you're still experiencing in order to get there. And yeah, this could be the one. That's exactly what I'm feeling. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Again, I feel like for whatever reason, there was a challenge, or there is a challenge, or maybe you're experiencing a challenge. But I feel like things are going to clear. Again, I just keep feeling like a path is clearing for you towards, and even if there's not a person in mind, this could be maybe you'd given up on romantic relationships in some way. Okay. But what I'm getting here is that path is clear. There's a breakthrough coming, But again, it doesn't feel like you're supposed to know all of it right now. You're going to be shown step by step, but you're really going to be shown step by step. That could be where that energy was of seeking some sort of revenge, or feeling like, that you were really, done in by, or maybe wondering, why is this person so happy when they've left me so miserable, or whatever it was. It feels again like some sort of karmic situation, like I had said at the beginning, is ending in order to possibly bring you through to who this is. Okay, you're gonna, take what I'm saying as it resonates with you in some manner, but this is what I'm getting. I keep getting that there is a breakthrough, or there's about to be a breakthrough. Something is coming that is opening up that path. And we've got trust. Look at that. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So it's funny because I feel like as some of you are watching, you might be going, yeah, right. I've been hearing that, or, yeah, right, nothing ever works out, or whatever negative connotation it is that you're putting out there. And here's the thing, is Spirit comes through and saying, yeah, okay, or how about you just trust, have faith that things are working out. And again, it's going to be up to you to have that awareness, to release that Five of Swords energy, to allow things to balance the way that they're going to balance, that there's an end of some sort of karmic pattern, whether it's a karmic partner or a karmic situation, karmic pattern, karmic mindset, whatever it is that you felt could have possibly been leading, or taking you away from having that true love, that true romance, whatever it was. It's time now to have that faith that things are finally coming together. You went through the challenges that you went through for a reason. And this is what I keep receiving. You went through them for a reason. All right. But they've made you stronger. They've made you more balanced. They're bringing you to some sort of breakthrough, to some sort of complete happiness. Remember that shout out to the heavens for happy, or in regards to happiness. It's allowing you, it's like, yes, thank you so much, universe. Even though I went through all of this, even though I couldn't see what was at the end of this path, I'm feeling that happiness now. Like, it feels as though you're being led down that path to this extreme happiness is what I'm getting. And that's where you're going to be at the end, of shouting out with that happiness, that complete glee, that complete, being in that place of unconditional love. This is what I keep getting. But you have to have trust. Have faith in the universe that you're being led the way you're being led, that things are working out for you. Okay, the runner. Running in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. This could be you, this could be somebody else. And I feel like this is a past energy. And that may have been what part of that karmic situation is. Especially if this was a twin flame relationship. There could have been some sort of runner situation, whether it's you or whether it's them, running away from sort of, a sense of intimacy. This very much could be, again, with that Five of Swords energy. It's like win or lose. And if you're not winning, you have you might have a sense of just running. Okay, I've got to run because I'm feeling like this person is either getting too close, or they're not getting close enough, or I feel like I'm getting played, or I'm feeling like this or feeling like that, whatever it is. It's like, you might have to, that feeling of having to run. What I'm getting here is now it's time to stop. This is a past energy, and it also could relate to somebody else. Maybe somebody else you felt was the runner. I really don't like putting the runner and chaser onto onto the relationships, because I feel like they're just words that once we go into ourselves and we allow unity within ourselves, within our spiritual selves, that's when true unity happens. There doesn't need to be this runner and chaser. And when we start putting those connotations on people, we tend, by the law of attraction, we tend to be creating them. So again, I feel like this is a past energy, and I feel that this needs to be released. Again, keep an open mind. Maybe that's what it is that you need to release, is to release that idea that, you know, there's a runner or a chaser or whatever it is. It's time to start thinking of yourself and in a sense of unity, as opposed to a sense of being in separation. Start thinking of yourself as together, and have trust and faith that the universe is providing this for you. We also have the coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, libertarian, transition. Yeah, I really do. I feel like there is some sort of something is ending. Again, remember how I felt like karmic situations might be possibly ending. I do feel that for some of you, it might be relating to you. Okay, you might just decide, or maybe somebody else has decided, you know, that this is done. This is just a karmic situation. We both learned our lessons from it. It's done. But what I'm also getting here is that for many of you, especially if there was some sort of, I don't want to say particularly third party, it may not have been third party, but maybe somebody, you know, that was with another person. Okay, maybe you weren't involved with it, but it could be some sort of a karmic partner situation in there. And what I'm getting is something is ending and something is moving forward. All right. So again, take that as it resonates with you. But I feel this also could be an ending towards old patterns, towards old habits, towards old mindsets. And again, even with that runner idea, okay, it could be an ending towards having that idea. Instead of thinking of instead of thinking of runner and chaser, it could very well be that you're in this place now of, I'm going to think of us as being as one, okay? The one, as unity. I'm going to have faith and trust that the universe is creating this. Rather than thinking of myself as being separated from this person, I'm now united with this person. That's what I keep getting. And look at that. Can't make this up, guys. Look at that. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. This is exactly what I feel. I feel like the universe is bringing together you with whoever it is. I mean, even if this is just within yourself, and having that stronger bond, that strength within yourself. Again, take it as it resonates. But I do feel that there is a soul contract that is coming together now. It's like you guys both went through your challenges that you needed to go through separately, whether it was somebody with another karmic partner, maybe it was you with a karmic partner, however it resonates. But it feels that things are ending now in order for the two of you to start coming together. This could be the one. You've already met this person. This person is coming through, and have faith and trust in this situation. The universe is bringing it together. All you have to do is continue to release. Allow yourself to enjoy this journey. Allow yourself to break free from the past troubles. Allow yourself to balance and allow yourself to move forward, because there is a breakthrough that is going to have you singing to the heavens in happiness. All right. So let's get a closing message from the universe. This is amazing and beautiful energy. And it just really validates for some of you that maybe, you know, have gone through some sort of challenges where you're just sitting there and it's like, why is this always happening? Or however it is. Or maybe you've just given up, right, on a particular person, maybe, you know, ever finding a romantic situation, whatever it is. But it just feels like the universe is giving you that glimpse into the future. Look, at this is happening, but there's reasons, okay? There was reasons why these things had to go through. Because I feel, again, with that soul contract, that soul agreement, that partnership, it feels like the two of you are going to be stronger now as individuals, not only as individuals, but as that unity as, you know, one, right? You're going to be able to come together and be stronger than you were before in some way. And I do feel that it is stronger together, okay? So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. I think it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful energy. Closing message from the universe for Aquarius for October 1st to October 8th. We have protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. What I'm getting here is it feels as though whether, again, this could be protection around you and your soulmate in order to prevent other negative energy from coming through. This could be a sense of protection in some way. And again, it is talking about psychic work. It is talking about spiritual work. So for some of you, if you are practicing spiritual work, I do feel that, especially with all of the energies that are going on, you know, universally right now, you might just want to ask for an extra layer of protection. And again, don't let that stop you from moving forward. It's just as soon as you ask for the protection, especially from, let's say, Archangel Michael, you're going to have that protection and you can move forward with whatever practice it is that you're trying to go ahead with. So whether it's a meditation, maybe it's just yoga, exercise, taking a walk, whatever it is, just ask for that protection at that time in order for other energies to not bombard you with their negativity. Okay? And we have flourish. The lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and to shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Exactly. You know, it's interesting because I really feel that some of you have done a lot of spiritual work. Maybe this is spiritual inner work towards your next step. Okay. And I do feel that for some of you, especially because we did have that Five of Swords energy coming through, I feel that for some of you, it was like that realization, that King of Swords energy, that awareness that maybe the thoughts that you were having weren't the most positive. They weren't what it is that you needed to move ahead. And even though you had the awareness of it, you know, there was still some hanging on to it. It's like, I'm scared. It's almost like to some degree being scared of letting go of those thoughts. Okay, whatever they were, but more of a negative nature. And I do feel here that it is time now to protect yourself from those negative thoughts, especially once you get into a good and positive place. It's time to allow yourself to flourish towards what it is that you're seeking. This really talks about like shedding, you know, especially in areas that are not quite being shown to you. Again, I feel like that Hermit energy, one step at a time, but that doesn't mean that that one step can't be completely illuminated for you. All right. And that's basically all you have to do is ask. And we have fairy spotting. So it's time to go fairy spotting. It said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So I'm feeling again faith. It comes through with that faith and that trust card. This is what I'm receiving from that. That this is really a time for trust, even though you're not seeing the results, maybe perhaps at this moment. Having that faith and having that trust that things are coming together for you is going to allow you to start seeing the results. Okay? It's taking it from the 5D into the 3D, right? Even if you're not seeing it in the 3D world at this moment, have faith and trust that it is being developed for you. It is being created for you. You are going to be shown, but you have to believe in order to see. Okay, so I truly hope that that has helped for you, Aquarius. If this reading has resonated, please click like, please share my videos, and please subscribe to my channel. And again, I hope, please remember Saturday, live, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. I hope to see you. Have an amazing week. Take care. Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for October 1st to October 8th. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone, but I do suggest that you take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. If you did not watch the video that I put up a few days ago in regards to schedule updates, I just wanted to let you know that for air signs, they are coming out on Wednesdays. They'll be out at some point on Wednesdays. I can't guarantee that they'll be out early in the morning or anything like that, but I am going to try to get them out as early as possible. And on Saturdays, we're going to be starting to do live readings. Now, these are going to be focused mostly on love and relationships. I am going to go through the current energies of all 12 signs, whether it be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. And I am also going to be doing a question and answers. Now, for those of you who can't be on live, of course, YouTube, you know, there will be the replay, but you can send me your messages either through Facebook, Instagram, or through my website, and I will be happy to answer them on air. They're not going to be full readings. These are going to be like a quick message or whatever comes through at that moment. But it is going to, I will be happy to answer any questions that you do have. All right, so taking a look, 8 of Pentacles for the mind. My cards are flying today. For the body, we have the 10 of Wands, and for spirit, we have the King of Wands. I feel, Libra, that you have been working towards releasing burdens of some sort. This could be a heaviness. This could have to do with relationships. It could have to do, you know, with any aspect within your life. I do feel that externally you're holding on to burdens, or perhaps people are placing burdens upon you that are not necessarily yours at this moment. This even could be just an extra, you know, workload of some sort. Maybe you're working extra hours. Maybe this is family issues. Take it as it resonates. But it, again, whether this is past energy or current or future energy, I do feel this sense of burdens coming through. Again, a heaviness. That actually made me like suck in my air for a second. But with that 8 of Pentacles coming through, it does, what I'm hearing from Spirit, it is also time to work toward, when that King of Wands is coming through, I feel as though there is a relief of some sort that is also happening. And that King of Wands is coming through as a reminder, saying to remember what you're passionate about. Why are you doing this? You know, what is it that you're passionate about? Are you passionate about these burdens that you're hanging on to? Are they feeling like for some reason that they're necessary? Are you feeling that that even though they're a struggle, are they going to bring a sense of new passion towards you? Now, again, whether maybe you're working really extra long hours because you're passionate about some sort of supervisory position. Okay, maybe you feel that you have to put in extra hours towards that. That's just a really quick example. Maybe it's that you feel that you're taking on extra responsibilities for your family because you know at the end of it that there is going to be a release of these burdens, okay? It's going to bring you or your family to a happier place. What I'm getting here is that for some of you, this very much could have to do with career work. Maybe you're putting in, again, extra hours. You can see this person very much diligently working toward. I feel like within your mindset, though, that you're feeling that this is necessary. Whatever these burdens are, they're bringing you to some sense of a goal that you're very passionate about. But I am getting here that for some of you, it may be too much of a struggle. Okay. And when I say that it's too much of a struggle, maybe you're not sleeping properly. Maybe you're not eating properly. Maybe you're lacking in some sort of aspect within your life that is, really bringing you down. And even though, at the end of this goal, it is going to be worth it, I do feel that for some of you, there could be, this could be, I'm not going to say the word particularly detrimental, but I do feel that maybe it's an unnecessary burden. Like if you were to drop some of that load, you'll still reach your goal, but it may not be as fast, but it is going to be healthier for you. Okay, so that is just what is coming up. We'll see what other messages are coming through, but that's just the main message at this moment is what I'm getting. I'm also getting that for some of you, there could be a relationship that's feeling like a burden. It almost feels like maybe you're taking on extra responsibilities because you feel it's necessary, and you're hoping through this process, again, that there's going to be a passionate end to it. But with that 8 of Pentacles coming through, you're not really enjoying this journey, okay? You're really diligently working toward it. It's almost like you have your head in a book and you're just working towards whatever it is that you're trying to reach, but you know, there's not a lot of enjoyment. So again, take that as it resonates. That may resonate with some of you. I feel that even though you have a hope or, you know, that feeling like you're having, trying to have faith that there's going to be some sort of passion at the end of this, or something passionate, or some sense of passion towards something. It doesn't mean that, you know, it could be the relationship is passionate, but what I'm getting here is like you're hoping for a positive outcome. But what I'm getting here is that it's also time to enjoy the journey of whatever it is that you're working towards. For some of you, you might even be working towards leaving a particular relationship in hopes of, again, like it might be a relationship that feels burdensome. No, that doesn't need to be romantic. It can be friends, family, co-workers. But it feels like as soon as you drop that load of that relationship, there is going to be something more passionate for you. All right? So let's see what the cards have to say. Ascending the mountain. Yeah, keep going forward. You know, it's interesting because we've got the mountain, we've got the mountain. It's like you're just keep going forward, and you're hoping to receive that benefit at the end of climbing the mountain. Like at the top of the mountain, there's going to be something. I do feel to keep moving forward, but what I'm getting here is that somewhere in there's a sense of heaviness, and that maybe you're taking on too much. Maybe you're pushing yourself a little bit too much at this time. Let's see what else is coming through. Staying focused, hold the course. Okay, so I do feel like at the end of this, there is going to be that reward with that King of Wands. Okay, I feel like there is going to be a rejuvenated energy. But again, I am feeling a little bit of a burden in here. Now, whether this burden is necessary or whether this burden is becoming too much for you, the interesting thing is, though, with that that Eight of Pentacles coming through, that is diligently working towards a goal. Okay, he's very much working. He's focused. He's focused on his books. He's focused on whatever project it is that he's trying to create. So I am feeling from spirit like you're heading in the right direction. I feel that for some of you, though, you may want to just check the burden. Okay, see if this is just a little bit too heavy for you. See if there's a load that you can drop and maybe even come back to later on. Maybe you don't need to take as much with you at this time. Yeah, protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. I feel like this journey is being guided for you. I keep getting that you're working towards leaving something, okay? Or leaving, or maybe moving towards something of a better, something with a better outlook. Again, this could be work, it could be relationships, whatever it is. It could even just be a mindset, like releasing things. But I'm really getting here that this is a necessary move. But again, you might be just taking on a little bit too much. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. Yeah. Like you're moving towards something. I feel like you're wanting to release something. You might, I do feel that for some of you, this is leaving a relationship, or possibly leaving, it doesn't need to be an actual relationship. It can be the energy of a relationship, okay? Clearing the past in order to heal. For some of you, this is also what I'm receiving here, and that might be where that burden is coming in. Maybe you're trying too hard. A lot of times, especially when we really want to move forward, what we do is we try to push that energy. We try to clear it a little bit too quickly, or we try to clear it in such a way that it's not, what's the word? Like, it's kind of like for people who want to release the past, what they'll do is they'll, meditate like 8 hours a day, or they'll do this, or they'll do that, or go through every self-help book. But they're really not clearing that energy. It's still being a burden on them in some way. And I feel that right now you are being guided by the angels. I feel like just absolutely stay the course, but to let go possibly of the pushing of it. All right. When you're climbing that mountain, if you need to take a break, by all means, take a break. That's also what I'm receiving. Joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Yeah, like enjoy the journey is what I'm receiving. Enjoy the journey. And I felt that at the beginning here. You know, it's like you need to, no matter what it is that you're moving towards, I feel that there needs to be that sense of joy instead of it just being that burden. At the end of it, okay, this is all going to be worth it for you. But either way, at the end of it, there is going to be that joy. But why not have some joy during the journey of it as well? In unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. It's interesting because I feel that once you, again, taking on too much, okay? So when you're taking on too much, you're not allowing yourself to enjoy the present moment. And this is what I get. You are exactly where you need to be. You don't know the next step, okay? We're not really being shown the next step. But here's the thing. I feel that for some of you, trying to rush it is not enjoying the present moment either. There is a journey in this. Okay, there is a reason why you're going through whatever it is that you're going through. You're trying to move past whatever it is that you're going through, because at the end of it, there is going to be that element of joy and happiness, but you don't need to rush it. And we have Wondrous Universe, walk in beauty. Yeah, it's time, like, again, enjoy the journey, walk in beauty, enjoy everything that is around you at this time. Even if you're leaving something, okay, whether this is a relationship, whether this is, you know, a karmic situation, a karmic pattern, however it resonates with you, when we're walking in beauty, when we're allowing the things to just drop from us rather than carrying that burden with us along the trail. Do you see what I hope I'm making sense of this? But I just feel it's almost like you're trying to rush in some way, but it's a heaviness. There's a heaviness there, and Spirit is asking you to sort of drop your load and enjoy the beauty that's around you, even if it's leaving something that is no longer serving you. Maybe even perhaps there was that tower moment that had come in where there was an unexpected change within a relationship or a job. Again, I feel like you are exactly where you need to be. What is dropping away from you is absolutely necessary to bring you into something else. Okay, so if you're leaving a relationship, for instance, okay, or a relationship is leaving you, maybe somebody's leaving you or whatever it is, and you're feeling this heavy burden, it almost feels like this was necessary. Okay, so whatever is happening is necessary. You don't need to push it. Enjoy the journey of it. Enjoy the beauty of what's around you. Look forward to that unknown territory. You may not know exactly what's on the other end of all of this, but it is going to be something that is going to bring you that sense of passion, that sense of happiness. Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Yeah, there's going to be something at the end of it. Look at that gates, right? A new path, a new opening. Through all of this, through all of the things that you've been struggling with, maybe you've just made a decision to leave a relationship and you're wondering, how do I go about it? Or how do I do this? Or maybe it's a job. Again, it could even just be a mindset. Whatever it is happening, it does feel like you're about to embark on something that is going to be beautiful, and it's going to be absolutely for you. It's like you're leaving one thing and going towards the other. And this actually could be talking about that it was a burden for you. And maybe you're just coming to the realization of how much of a burden it was, and you're starting to feel that lightness by moving forward. Okay? And great adventure. Take a risk. Venture forward. I love the way that the cards will, verify what it is that I'm feeling. But that's exactly it. It feels like maybe something was a burden. Something was a burden. Again, whatever aspect it is. This even could be just, a mindset within yourself, or maybe a thought pattern, or whatever it is. Maybe for some of you, you're seeking a stronger spiritual self, and hanging on to the old, or hanging on to a negative mindset, is about to be dropped. But again, I feel like there's no rush in this. This is what I'm receiving. Take your time, enjoy the journey. Whatever it is that you're venturing towards, this is going to be beautiful. It is going to expand, okay? Success expands in your life. This is a necessary and needed step forward. However, it is playing out in your current situation. Okay, this is all necessary, and it is leading to that sense of a renewed passion, a sense of renewed joy. This is what I'm receiving. So let's take a look into relationships for you and see what's coming through. So relationships for Libra, October 1st to October 8th. Relationships for Libra, October 1st to October 8th. First card, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so let's get another one. And chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So these don't need to be in order, okay? But what I'm getting here, again, we talked about maybe leaving something behind. Now, this could have been a past energy. This could be a current energy. This possibly could be a future energy. I feel that some sort of separation, or again, some sort of burden is being lifted. What I'm getting here is, for some of you, you may have been in a situation, you know, of that engagement, or maybe possibly you were in a place that you were feeling very happy or feeling very secure, and all of a sudden this separation comes through. Okay, maybe you thought that there was this strong attraction or this strong chemistry, but again, you know, this all of a sudden this separation comes through. So we're going to get some clarifying cards to see exactly what is going on. For some of you, perhaps a separation has led to an engagement because of recognizing that strong chemistry between the two of you. But I kept feeling, you know, again, those burdens, like for some of you, walking away from something. Okay, and heading towards something else, and that very much where it could be talking about. We had this engagement where there was a close bond or a close relationship, but again, letting go of it and going into something that has more chemistry, that there's a stronger magnetic bond between the two of you, possibly with somebody else. Again, take it as it resonates. But just looking at from the mind, body, and spirit energy, this is what I'm receiving. All right. Let's see what's coming through for clarification. I feel like for some of you there was a surprise. It may not have been an actual surprise. It may have been one of those things that you had a feeling about. And when it came about, it was like, oh my gosh, I really already knew about that. I already knew that this was going to happen, or I had this feeling or this sense. Again, I do feel that you are being guided right now. So however this is playing out for you, however this is resonating with you, please understand that this was necessary, or it is necessary, in order to bring you to a higher level or something that is more beneficial to you. So look at this. We've got wedding rings. We've got engagement and wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. I do feel that for some of you, like from that separation, you're heading towards something else that has a stronger chemistry, and possibly this engagement or the wedding rings. We've got the boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. Yeah, I feel like there's something that is ending, or possibly something that ended that was, you know, sending you to something of more happiness, whether this is coming up, whether this is past energy or current energy. Again, take it as it resonates for you. But I do feel that for many of you, a separation of some sort is leading you to who you're supposed to be with. I feel that for some of you, you may not have met them, or maybe you do have a sense of who they are. Maybe you're not quite together yet because you still have to go through, somebody may have to go through a sense of separation at this time. Or maybe there's, it's leading up to something. We've also got the snake. Yeah, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Yeah, I see. I feel like there's something, that was something here that brought about a separation. This might even be a specific message for somebody, a Libra that is watching at this moment, that there is something that you need to know, or that you already have known. Maybe this is a confirmation for you, but I do feel it's almost like that separation is leading. Again, the separation that you might possibly be going through, that you went through, or about to go through, is going to be leading to a better path. It is going to be leading to something that has much more chemistry, where there's that stronger bond, and where there is that possibility of that engagement and that wedding. But I don't feel that for many of you, it may be who, either who you're with, or possibly who you think of. All right. This could be a brand new person. It could even be somebody, that is just on the horizon at this moment. Okay. Or maybe you are seeing them, but what I'm getting is that there was a separation in here somewhere. All right. I hope that makes sense. Again, take it as it resonates with you. I do feel that for some of you, this may have been a special message just for you, and you will know if it is you. Right? It's going to resonate with you. So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. I just felt like with that burden, like something needed to separate. Something needed to separate. Something needed to be released in order to bring to a higher level of commitment, the higher bond, the true soulmate, the true whatever. It could have been that engagement and wedding, like maybe, you're in this place of feeling like you're married to somebody, or whether you are married to somebody, but again, because I know that there's very happy people out there. So I don't want anybody in a place of fear, oh my God, my marriage is going to end, or anything like that. You will know if this reading has resonated with you, okay? So I don't want to put fear into people that are in a place of pure happiness and pure bliss. This isn't about that. I feel like that was more of a specific message for some that really needed to hear it, okay? And I feel that for some of you that either are recognizing or feeling like there's a separation coming, or there's an ending coming, or maybe you already went through a separation or an ending, just know that there is something better on the other side that is about to come through, or it will be coming through. All right? Let's get a closing message from the universe. Yeah, go outside. So it says it's time to go outside, time to tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. I do feel like this is a need for solitude. For some of you, it might be because of the fact that there are some overwhelming issues. Maybe there's some burdens that you're trying to release. It might even be just choosing your next path, or taking a look as to what the next venture is. But what I'm getting here is a sense of solitude. Okay, this is like that Hermit card going in to yourself. We have life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Again, going back to, where we felt that we had that 10 of Wands and even the separation card. It feels like even though there might be a pain behind something, or maybe something is feeling like a burden, or maybe something is feeling overwhelming at this moment, so I feel like Spirit is asking you to recognize and have gratitude for the positive things in your life right now, and allow yourself to rejuvenate your own life energy, because this is going to help you. And you might even, it might even have to do with going into solitude, going outside. in order to rejuvenate this, in order to bring it forward. I feel like that life energy is like the sun card, so rising above any issues because you're focused on your own power, your own energy. And it says, believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are a part of nature, so you are magical too. And again, what I get from that is that you're about to, even though maybe things do feel burdensome, or maybe they did, or maybe perhaps they're about to, again, however that resonates with you, what I'm getting here is it's an understanding that things are happening for a reason. There was a reason for this, and it is to bring you to a higher level within yourself, perhaps to believe in that magic, perhaps to allow that magic to now come towards you, to allow yourself to be rejuvenated, to allow yourself to have that true sense of what it is that you've been desiring. Sometimes we carry the burden of something in the belief that this is what we truly want. Okay. And after a while, it tends to feel like a burden because it's not really what it is that we desire, but we put I guess, a glow on it, and we make it look like it is something that we really wanted, or that's something that we really desired. But as we continue going, it feels heavier and heavier, and it feels like a burden. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to drop that right now and allow yourself to really see the magic that is about to come, or that, is there for you at this time. Even though there may have been a hardship behind it, it feels like you're about to head into a new and magical element within yourself and within your external circumstances. So I truly hope that that has helped. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share my videos, and please subscribe to my channel. And please remember, Saturday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time, we are going to be doing live readings, and we're going to be looking into the current energy of situations. So thank you so much. Take care, and many blessings. Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for October 1st to October 8th. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone. Please also take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. For those of you that didn't see the update that I had put on my channel a couple of days ago, so from now on, air signs are going to be put out at some point on Wednesdays. It might be later in the day like it is today. I am going to try to get them out early on in the day, depending upon my personal schedule. But on Saturdays, we're going to be doing live. So this is going to be a live reading, basically focusing on love and romance. I am going to be looking into the current energies of relationships. And if you have questions, question and answer time. All right. So if you can't make it for the live, by all means, please, you can send a question to me through my Instagram, through my Facebook, or through my website. And I will put the question on the air so that when you watch the replay, which is on YouTube, you'll be able to hear the answer to your question then. So let's take a look at the energies coming through for Gemini for this upcoming week. All right. Gemini, for the mind, we have the star, amazing energy. For the body, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and for spirit, we have the Two of Swords. I feel like you're moving away from a stagnant energy. That's what's coming through with spirit. It feels as though you may have felt that you were in a stagnant place for a while now. And what I mean by stagnant is maybe you weren't really moving forward. You might have been stuck within a situation. This could have been a mindset of some sort, but it felt like you really weren't moving forward. You're now allowing yourself to ground. There's a really grounded energy with that Queen of Pentacles. There's also a sense of abundance. So it may be that for some of you, you may have been stuck in some sort of situation, or maybe things weren't moving or being progressing as quickly as you like, and it put that energy of stagnation upon you. It's interesting because when you take a look at that Two of Swords, she has that blindfold. And what I'm getting here is all you had to do, or all you have to do, is to remove that blindfold. Okay, it feels like once that blindfold is removed, you're allowed to take those steps forward, and you're allowed to see now what it is that you're trying to reach. So I feel like for some of you, this may be a work situation, this could be a romantic situation, whatever it is, but it does feel like for some of you that you weren't moving forward, that you were feeling stuck, you were feeling in a place where energy wasn't going either forwards or backwards. You just weren't seeing progression in some way. That star card coming through is amazing. It's just such a true, beautiful energy. It's about hope. It's about possibilities. You're now starting to see the possibilities. Maybe you're even seeing, I'm hearing the words, the light at the end of some particular tunnel. You're now seeing that movement, that grounded energy, that abundance with that Queen of Pentacles. So this is either energy that has happened, it could be current, or it's about to come through. So what I'm getting here, what I'm getting from Spirit is that for those of you that are feeling like you're still stuck in some particular place, in some sort of stagnant energy, it's almost as though take a step forward, remove that blindfold, allow yourself to move forward in some way. Because once you do, even if you just take a step, it is going to start opening up all of these possibilities. This might have to do with a conversation of some sort. It might, again, even just be some sort of a sense of grounded energy, maybe feeling more grounded within your with the energy around you. Okay, especially if you're in a place where you are feeling some sort of kind of chaotic situation, or maybe you were waiting for something and it just wasn't seem to be progressing. What I'm getting here is you're going to start seeing the signs of that progression very quickly. You're either seeing them or you're about to see them come through. So let's get some clarifying messages from the universe and see what they have to say. Now, crossing bridges. Yeah, it's time to healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Again, with that stagnant energy, it's like you're finally moving across that bridge. Instead of being stuck on one side of the bridge, or maybe just being possibly stuck in the middle of that bridge and not knowing which side to go. Again, I do feel like there is a grounding energy, a healing. That Queen of Pentacles, she has a very nurturing energy. She's very... she's grounded, she's nurturing, she tends to have a healing energy about her. And that's exactly what I'm getting. It's like you're now allowing this to come through. You're allowing yourself to move forward. You're allowing yourself to start crossing that bridge towards whatever it is that is bringing you that hope, or that sense of progression, or that sense of seeing results in whatever it is that you've been wanting to go towards. We have first light, beginning a new cycle. Yeah, this is like the sun card. So when I see this, this is like the card of sun in traditional tarot, the sun card. And this is rising above challenges. This is seeing a happy ending at the end of the road. So for me, it's almost as though this person is crossing that bridge towards a sense of happiness. Okay, they're starting to see that first light. We've even got, this moon in the background here. So it's like the moon is setting, the sun is rising. So whatever stagnant energy that you may possibly have been in, or where things weren't, again, progressing or moving forward, or maybe you were just feeling like you didn't know which direction to take at that time. Because that Two of Swords can also indicate a conflict between the head and the heart. It's like your head is saying one thing, your heart is saying the other, and you're not exactly sure which energy to follow. And what that can do is place you in a feeling of being stuck. It's like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? What do I do with this situation? And there could be some frustration in there. But because that blindfold either has been removed or it's about to be removed, you're starting to see the situations clear up. You're starting to see that light at the end of that tunnel. Begin now. Take your first step. What do we say? Like, it's like taking that first step, taking off that blindfold and taking that first step forward is going to bring about that sense of happiness. It doesn't matter which direction you go, is what I'm hearing. It doesn't matter which direction you go. It's a matter of taking that first step. So whether you're following your head or following your heart, take that first step. Because even when you take that first step, as soon as you make that move, you're going to be shown which direction to go. If something's not feeling right, then just stop and turn the direction. Okay, so but here's the thing, it's taking that first step is what's going to make the difference. Instead of being stuck, or instead of being stagnant, instead of just not moving at all, instead of just staying in that energy of what should I do, take that first step. Whether this is talking to somebody, whether this is confronting something, whether this is possibly just making a decision in some aspect within your life, you have to take that first step. Now's the time to begin. Infinite abundance. And it's interesting because this is coming right underneath that Queen of Pentacles. Abundance is pouring into your life, and that's the Queen of Pentacles. She's all about abundance. She's not in a place of worrying about what other people think. She's not worried about which steps she takes. She's already sitting within her abundance. And this is what I'm getting for you, Gemini, at this time. I feel like that abundance is about to flow into you, but again, there needs to be that step forward in some direction. Okay. And it's actually kind of interesting because, you know, we have the star, we have the moon, we have the sun here. And I feel like this is really saying to you, the universe is with you. We are showing you a path. It doesn't matter which step it is that you take. We're going to redirect you if necessary, but you have to take a step. And either way, it is going to lead you to a sense of abundance. View from above. Get the big picture. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. For those of you that may be stuck in a position and you're not exactly sure which direction to take, what it's saying here is, what is the ultimate goal of what it is that you want? So that might be where you need to start taking that first step, is get the ultimate goal. What is it that you're truly desiring? Now, here's the thing, that big picture can change as you move forward, right? But as soon as you have that big picture in your head, you're going to start moving towards it. That picture can change at any time. I mean, as you can see, you know, there's several balloons in here. They're all not going to stay in one place. They're going to, you know, they're going to move around. They're going to change. You're going to even see, because you're higher up in this balloon, you know, you're going to have a different view as you go, right? But the idea is that when you have that big picture in the head, what is your ultimate goal? Where do you want to be? What is your sense of abundance? If you were to sit there right now and go, what would be my sense of abundance? What would make me truly happy? What would make me, if I could be here right now, what would be that big picture? And that is going to help you take that step forward. All right. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Yeah, time to look within. This is like that Hermit card. You may not be shown the entire path, but if you have that big picture, you're going to start being shown the steps towards taking it. Again, it's like taking off that blindfold, taking that first step. All right. Those answers are within you. What is making you truly happy? Again, I just feel like for some of you, you need to sit and go, where would be my ultimate goal? Is it that perfect relationship? Is it that perfect, you know, bank account? Is it that dream job? Is it this car? What is the big picture that I'm looking at right now? Or what is it that I desire right now? Again, even if you succeed that, you can always change the picture, right? A new picture is going to form once you receive one thing. Or your picture might change as you're taking those steps forward. But the idea is to have that big picture as of right now and start moving towards it. And that will remove you from this place of being stagnant. So we have valiant courage. Take action with passion. Yeah, when we take passion, when we have passion towards what it is that we want, so we have this view from above. Take a look at it and look at it and look at it as your full abundance. What is going to be your ultimate happiness? Okay, look at it with that passion. Go inside of yourself and really figure out, what is it that would make me truly happy? Even if, again, that picture might change, but what would be that happiness now, in this present moment? What would make you truly happy? Okay. And then take those steps forward with that passion. We have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. So for some of you, you may have felt that through this process, You could be helping to guide others as well. Whether this is your higher self guiding you, I actually am hearing that for some of you. I do feel that for some of you, if you're confused about what that big picture is, it is to look inside of yourself, ask your higher self, what is it that, you know, your goal is? Maybe, you know, ask for help or guidance from the universe in regards to helping you see that big picture. But I do feel that for some of you, you are leaders in some manner. So this could be within your job. It could be within a particular career field. And for some of you, this could be a burden. Not really a burden. It's not that you're not enjoying your job, or it's not that you don't enjoy it, but it's almost like you're not allowing yourself. It almost feels that for some of you, you might have the sense of, I'm just trying to put it into words here. It's like you're a leader and you're helping others reach their goal, but in that process you're forgetting about your own goals, or you're not seeing your own path, or you're not allowing yourself to see the big picture of what it is that you want, because you might be focused on other people or other things, or like I said, maybe helping others reach their goal in some manner. Okay? But I do feel that it's time for you to possibly even allow your higher self to be a guide of some sort. Okay? And we have Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. This is an amazing card, because when I see this, what it tells me is to have that gratitude, to see it, to enjoy the journey of this. Even though you've got that big picture, you know exactly where it is that you want to go, you know what it is that you want to reach. I feel that for some of you, you're not really enjoying the journey, okay? That journey to that abundance of what it is. And what I'm getting here is to walk in beauty. So as you're taking each step, when we go inside of ourselves, we're not rushing a process. Okay, but we are taking those first steps towards what it is that we desire. We're just not rushing it. And that's what I get from that walk in beauty. It's like, take a look around you, enjoy all the trees, enjoy the grass, enjoy the sidewalk, enjoy the snow, enjoy the beach, whatever it is, whatever environment you're in, whether this is externally or internally, enjoy each step of this process, because this is also going to open up those paths towards abundance. It's like when we have that gratitude, sometimes we get so busy within our own lives, or we get so busy, or we, that we end up in that stagnant energy, and little things can start to irritate us, or little things can start to really nag on us. And what we're doing is we're not really truly enjoying the beauty of the day by day. We're not enjoying the beauty of the minute by minute of our lives in this current time. And this is the energy that I'm getting. It's like, take a look at that big picture. Where is it that you want to go? And start really enjoying the journey toward that. Okay, enjoy the journey towards the abundance that you're seeking. Have the faith and the hope that these things are coming to light. But again, you have to start making those first steps. You have to start crossing, doing that healing, okay, of whatever it is. Doing that connecting, mending, releasing, whatever. All right, it's time for all of this. It's time connecting to the earth, even like that walk in beauty. Start connecting to the things around you that are bringing you a sense of happiness, because the more things that we recognize that are bringing us happiness, the more happiness we're going to start receiving, and it is going to bring us out of that stagnant energy. So let's take a look at relationships and see what's coming through for you at this time. Please remember that relationships don't need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, and co-workers. But don't forget that we are going to be doing, live on Saturday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time, in regards to relationships for the current energy. Let's see what's coming through. Relationships for Gemini for October 1st to the 8th. Very soon. clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This is exactly what I was saying in the other thing. Have that clear picture, have that clear path, to remove you again from that stagnant energy, whether this is some sort of relationship. And again, this doesn't need to be romantic. It can be friends, family, co-workers. It can be a relationship with yourself, okay? But it's time now to really clearly focus in on what it is that you're desiring. If you're seeing yourself in the future as being, lonely and by yourself, well, that's really the path that you're heading to. You want to change. If you want to be with somebody and you want to have that life partner, perhaps you're in with a life partner, but you're looking towards the future of that. Well, that's what you're creating as well. Okay, so whether this is, for somebody that's in a relationship now, that's great. This may not apply to you. Maybe you're already in a very happy place. But I do feel that for some of you that are single or you're in some sort of separation or challenge, I do feel that it is clearly time to decide what it is that you want and allow yourself to enjoy that path towards it. We also have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It's like you have that clear picture of what it is that you want. This can be a particular person, but I also am getting, what energy do you want around that person? What do you want them to be like? What do you want them like? What traits or personality or aspects within them? And I mean, include everything. Have that clear picture and feel it. Enjoy that journey towards it coming towards you. All right? And we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I did feel that for some of you, there was a sense of, I don't know if this will ever happen. I don't know if I'll ever be with anyone. I don't know if I want to be with anyone. Whatever it is, whatever mindset that you have. But ultimately, deep down, you're also thinking, I really would like to be with somebody. But, it's like that stagnant energy, okay? You may have had disappointments in the past. You may have been disappointed in the past. You may have kind of given up on relationships in some manner. What I'm receiving here is, if that is the energy that you've been putting out, that is the energy that you will receive. So it's time to start taking those steps forward towards what it is that you desire. Again, visualization. Really put in there what it is that you are wanting. All right? And don't make it on a physical level, but you can ask for somebody that you're very attracted to in some manner, right? Let's say if there's not a particular person of interest, you can say that this person has to have that you have to be very sexually attracted to them, or that they have to have some element of them that you find extremely sexy or feeling very attractive. But also put in those personality traits. Put in the things that are going to truly make you happy. Do you want them to be communicative? Do you want them to be open? Do you want them to be, loyal, faithful? All of these things. Do you want them to be funny? Make a list. It's the universe answers. You can have 1,000 traits on there. That's not going to matter. Okay? Make this person to who it is, and then have faith and trust. Stay optimistic that this is coming towards you. All right? You just have to stay that path. Get out of that stagnant energy. Start enjoying life. Start enjoying the journey that you're on currently. Start allowing yourself to look at that abundance. Start living in that sense of abundance in order to draw this towards you. So let's get some clarifying cards. All right. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. This could be, for some of you, this could be a person from your past. And if you're going, oh God, no, well then, you know, that's not resonating with you, and that's okay. This even could be somebody, you know, that may have or noticed you on social media in some way. But what I'm getting here is I do feel that for some of you, again, that photograph could even be what it is that you're desiring. Okay. So it's almost like creating a photograph of your perfect partner. Again, take that, all of that as it resonates. Maybe perhaps for some of you, you are in a challenge or separation with somebody who you felt this very strong desire with, this soulmate energy. And I do feel that by staying optimistic, by removing that stagnant energy, by start looking at life in an abundant way, you're going to start noticing changes within your love life. And maybe possibly this could start coming towards you. Because with that photograph, this even for some of you very well could be that soulmate, perhaps that you were in that separation or challenge with, that is coming closer. They may have been watching now. They may have, you know, released some of the energy of their own. And it feels like, again, very soon that you could be calling in that soulmate coming towards you. We have the palm tree. So stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. I feel like for some of you, there needed to be some sort of separation. There needed to be some challenge in order to produce a stronger sense of security. That person, or perhaps even you, maybe they weren't in the right place at that time. Maybe perhaps before you went into some sort of separation, or maybe perhaps, you know, within yourself, if you went through where you haven't had much luck within your love life, or maybe you're seeking that soulmate. I do feel that whoever is coming towards you, there is a sense of that security, that sense of that safety within that partnership. What I'm getting here is, again, this even might be elements that you need to put in to your visualization, where you do feel secure with this person, where you do feel that sense of being safe with that person. You have that sense of loyalty with that person. That even might be an element. So again, take that as it resonates for you. And we have the Phoenix, new phase. Oh, see, I said like soulmate, are, you know, calling in somebody perhaps from a challenge or, you know, a separation of some sort. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and somebody's changed their mind. There could have been somebody, you know, where you had a separation with. And I feel as though there's a transformation coming through. There's a transformation coming from, and again, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, because there might really be some people out there that are going, dear God, don't let my ex come back, or, you know, this is not what I want. And that's okay. All right. But I do feel that for some of you, there, you know, that as a person that you felt was a soulmate or a twin flame or that soul connection energy, I do feel that there was a challenge for a reason. And now it is starting to clear up. There is that transformation, that rising into that phoenix energy, rising from the ashes. There's a renewal that's coming, and it is going to be more stable. It is going to be more secure. So again, take that as it resonates. Sometimes, you know, even if this is a person that you don't know, this could be a current partner. There might be a rejuvenation within your relationship, really recognizing your partner as your soulmate. But for some of you, if there is no person of interest, or maybe there is, you know, person from the past that you want to renew something with, again, I'm feeling the same things apply. Okay, again, just putting what it is that you're truly desiring into the future, take from the future into now and place it into now, so that you can actually visualize, so you can actually see, so you can feel. All right, move away from that stagnant energy and enjoy the journey of what this is bringing to you, because it does feel it's almost like the doors open, like open a crack. But by doing this process, it's going to allow that door to fully open in order for this person to come through. It's like giving that opening for them to come towards you. All right. So let's get some closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. You can tell I've been talking a lot because now I'm starting to like stutter my words or trip up on my words. So I apologize for that. This is closing messages from the universe. Sometimes the words fly at me so fast that I end up like blah, 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 blah. You know, like I'll hear them in my head. A lot of times I do channel the messages that come through. So they can be a little bit repeated. They can be a little bit, there can be a little bit of a stall in them. But yeah, I can hear it in my voice now. So, all right. Closing messages for Gemini. Protect your dreams. Yeah. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart, and until you're ready to release them. Again, I feel like that visualization. Keep that visualization within yourself. Okay. Here's the thing. What I'm really getting from this too. There are people that as soon as you tell your dreams to, they tend to squash your dreams because they might be looking at it from a different angle, a different perspective, a different, whatever it is, okay? And when you're trying to head toward a sense of abundance, we all know those people who have that negative energy they're like, oh, well, why don't you just be more practical, or that's never going to happen, or I can't see that working out, whatever it is. You already know who they are. You already know who they are within your life. They're not the ones that are going to be encouraging you to, reach your goals. They're going to be the naysayers. And again, you already know who they are within your life. What I'm feeling here is to protect your dreams. Okay, so keep them to yourself. This is between you and the universe. All right, and that's what I feel. Don't let anyone take you away from your own visualizations, from your own energy, from that star card, which is hope and prosperity, from that abundance with that Queen of Pentacles. All right, come together. Look at that. I don't know if there's something, I feel that for some of you, there is definitely an energy of love and romance, some sort of renewal possibly, or, maybe this is even a new person coming through, but it says the fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. So for some of you that may resonate, maybe there's a group project, or it's talking about something. But again, I'm looking at the come together, and what I'm feeling with that is that there is some sense of a relationship that is about to blossom. It is about to take a next level in some manner. And we have wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Yeah, because I feel like that stagnant energy has been a challenge. Again, wherever that stagnant energy is coming from, whether this is romance, career, work, whatever it is, I feel like this is now the time. They are here to help you with that challenge. And sometimes, the challenge is just basically taking that step forward. It's taking off that blindfold. It's having that inner knowing that taking that next step forward is going to lead to that abundance. And this is what you need to embrace at this moment. So I really hope that this has helped, Gemini. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you on Saturday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time live, and have an amazing day. Many blessings. Take care.